I've spent a lot of time in the past year looking around Disney World property for various information, obviously the main one being the Magic Band Plus, but a secondary goal was to look for references to movies, shows, and shorts around property. Now when I say reference, I do have specific criteria so that I didn't go absolutely insane. 1. It must be owned by Disney, so Marvel, Pixar, Avatar, etc. count, but not something like the Batman comics at Dinoland. 2. No merchandise, as it changes way too often. 3. No character/IP based food due to typically being referenced nearby. 4. No advertisements. This can be on transportation like the Skyliner or buses, or signs or posters around the parks and resorts. If it is being used as promotional material, it counts as an advertisement and not as a reference. 5. Has to be available year-round. So, no holiday parties, no after hours, no randomly rare meet and greet characters, nothing like that. 6. Songs don't count since the loops for each area can be super long, and more importantly, there are non-Disney owned songs, such as Harry Potter or Friends. Try the Pop Century Bus. As a special rule specifically for this video, I'm only counting references once. The plan is to do every park, Disney Springs, the water parks, and the resorts as separate videos, however I break those up, after I hit 1,000 subs, but I don't want to add a solid 15 minutes or more mentioning the same movies multiple times, because they're just used so often around property, Little Mermaid, and as a final rule for this video, this will be done in alphabetical order to make it easier to find specific movies. With the rules out of the way, let's go ahead and get started on every reference to movies, shows, and shorts around Walt Disney World as of the start of 2025. Adventures in Babysitting has a poster at All Star Movies. Aladdin, The Carpets of Agrabah and Adventureland. Alice cartoons are inside of One Man's Dream entry area. Alice in Wonderland has the teacups in Magic Kingdom. The Aristocats have Riviera Resort's La Petite Cafe. Astroneer has a helmet inside of a Hollywood Studios food stand near Echo Lake. Avatar obviously has the whole area of Pandora at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Bambi has a Fab 50 statue also at DAC. Beauty and the Beast have the stage show in Hollywood Studios. Ben and Me, Amos Mouse, can be found in the Ben Franklin room of Liberty Tree Tavern. Big Hero 6 can be found in Happily Ever After. For Brave, you have Merida, seen during the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Bug's Life is currently the show under the Tree of Life. I know that's being replaced this year. Don't care. As of the start of the year, it's there. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command has Planet Z and Star Command from the show on the mural for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin as you're in the loading area. Cars has one of the most expensive hotel room suite areas at Art of Animation. Casey at the Bat is obviously Casey's Corner. Chip and Dale meet over at Fort Wilderness for nightly campfire sing-alongs. Cinderella would it really be a Disney video if I don't mention the castle? Coco has screens inside of the Mexico Pavilion that allow you to make a skeleton. Country Bears, the movie. As a bit of an aside, every few years Disney tries to release a movie based on an attraction. During my childhood, Country Bears was one such attraction. Obviously it didn't pan out very well, but it's still a movie that can be traced to the park, so it counts. Davy Crockett, which Disney made their own version of, has his name on the arcade at Fort Wilderness. Destino. This is a short that Walt Disney started as a collaboration, and it is now the basis of Destino Tower at the Coronado Springs Resort. Devil Dinosaur, a property that Disney has turned into a TV series, actually exists inside of Dinoland as a comic book. Dinosaur has a very loosely based ride with the same name as the movie. Disney Fairies. Tinkerbell is a weird case since she fits two properties, but considering that starring in her own movie cost her princess status, I'll be counting Disney Fairies through her, and this is because of her Fab 50 statue at Magic Kingdom. Doc McStuffins has a meet and greet at Hollywood Studios. Donald Duck stars in Philhard Magic at Magic Kingdom. DuckTales has the kids being directly referenced by name and the WDNO radio loop inside of Dinoland, or for future-proofing DuckTales World Showcase adventure at Epcot. Dumbo has the Fab 50 statue. Elena of Avalor has a meet and greet inside of Magic Kingdom. Emperor's New Groove has a llama potion at Abracadabar at Boardwalk. Encanto has Bruno and Mirabelle seen in the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Enchanted has Destiny the Horse found inside of the Saratoga Springs lobby. Fancy Nancy has a meet and greet at Hollywood Studios. Fantasia is obviously referenced by Fantasia Gardens Mini Golf. Fantasia 2000 also has Sorcerer Mickey. He's in both, but, can't have one without the other. Finding Dory has Dory's parents seen in Happily Ever After. Finding Nemo has a stage show at Animal Kingdom. Flubber is in the queue of Figment. Frozen is seen at Blizzard Beach in Tykes Peak. Frozen 2 has a meet and greet at Epcot, and Frozen Fever is seen at the end of Frozen Ever After. Fun and Fancy Free is referenced by Willie the Giant being visible inside of Sir Mickey's at Magic Kingdom. Granite and Barrett is kind of a package deal with Humphrey Bear and J. Artaban Woodlore being found at Wilderness Lodge. Gone Fishin', which is a Moana short that is referenced in the final scene of Journey of Water inspired by Moana. Goof Troop has young Max Goof show up in the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Goofy is referenced by the Great Goofini inside of Storybook Circus. Guardians of the Galaxy has the newest original ride at Disney World with Cosmic Rewind. Haunted Mansion has multiple movie iterations, but obviously the ride is the source of the movies. Hercules. Pegasus as a baby can be found on a mural inside of the lobby of Saratoga Springs. Hunchback of Notre Dame is seen during Happily Ever After. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is inside of the Q4 Figment. Incredibles has art of all the family members inside of the Contemporary Resort. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark belongs to Epic Stunt Spectacular at Hollywood Studios. Jungle Book has a giant statue at Pop Century. Jungle Cruise is yet another Magic Kingdom ride that was used as a source for a movie. Lady and the Tramp has Tony's Restaurant at Magic Kingdom. Lambert the Cowardly Lion is referenced as an act at Storybook Circus. Lilo and Stitch has the Galactic Federation emblem in Tomorrowland. Lion Guard. Timon from this spinoff can be found in Disney Junior Play and Dance. Lion King has Festival of the Lion King at Animal Kingdom. The animated Little Mermaid has the rooms you see as you are heading to Art of Animation on the Skyliner, so that entire little section. The live-action Little Mermaid has her meet and greet at Hollywood Studios. Love Bug is one of the section themes for All-Star Movies. Mary Poppins has meet and greet in Epcot. Mickey Mouse and his minor characters. So Mickey obviously has meet and greet at Magic Kingdom, but since the lesser characters like Morty and Ferdy don't really have shorts for themselves, I'm kind of just keeping them under the big cheese. Mickey and the Roadster Racers is a specific version of Mickey seen in Disney Junior Play and Dance. Mighty Ducks has a themed area at All-Star Movies. Minnie Mouse meets at Hollywood Studios. Mission to Mars is an Epcot simulator ride that was given one of the first Disney attraction movies. Moana has a gift shop at Polynesian Resort. Monsters Inc. has a meet and greet for Sully at Hollywood Studios. Monsters University is referenced throughout Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Mulan has a short segment in Fantasmic. Muppets, obviously, Muppet Vision 3D. 101 Dalmatians has a resort area at All-Star Movies. Pecos Bill is the character seen on the restaurant of the same name at Magic Kingdom. Pete's Dragon is referenced through the potions in a window in Liberty Square. Peter Pan, obviously referenced by Peter Pan's Flight. Pinocchio has a Fab 50 statue. Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride spawned a movie franchise, and that movie franchise has been incorporated to ride over the years, so this is kind of a catch-all for the franchise. However, Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl has a poster at All-Star Movies for more of a specific reference. As a catch-all, Pixar's shorts before Toy Story, so ones like Tin Toy and Wall-E B, are referenced at the Toy Story area of All-Star Movies, and in the queue on both sides of Toy Story Mania. Pluto is seen on a sign in Storybook Circus. Pocahontas has a song used for Fantasmic. Princess Diaries has a poster at All-Star Movies. Princess and the Frog, obviously Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Ratatouille, same deal, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. They love the word adventure. Raya and the Last Dragon is seen during the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. Robin Hood has the Friar Nook restaurant in Magic Kingdom. Sleeping Beauty features prominently in Fantasmic with Maleficent. Snow White has a meet and greet in Epcot. For Soul, we have Joe Gardner as a Fab 50 statue in Hollywood Studios. Spider-Man, while Universal has a tight lease on most Marvel properties, including Spider-Man, you can currently, for now, I don't know, depends on what happens with Dinoland, find Spidey comics inside of Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures in Dinoland. Spin and Marty. This is a reference within a reference. This emblem is seen in Woody's Roundup Barbecue as a reference for Toy Story, but the actual design comes from Spin and Marty, a Disney movie that predates all of Disney World. Now, due to these being either referenced in Launch Bay or Star Tours, Star Wars episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Star Wars Andor, The Clone Wars, Ahsoka, Mandalorian, Rogue One, Han Solo, and Rebels are all counted. I'm counting them all as Launch Bay and or Star Tours. Steamboat Willie has a very specific version of Mickey Mouse used on the Steamboat for Fantasmic. Swiss Family Robinson obviously has their treehouse at Magic Kingdom. Tangled has Rapunzel's Tower next to Haunted Mansion. Tarzan is seen in Happily Ever After. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad has a statue of Mr. Toad in the Haunted Mansion graveyard. The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes has an audio reference heard in the queue for Figment. The Lizzie McGuire movie is seen in a parody movie poster at All-Star Movies. The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is a ride based on the movie of the same name. The Sword in the Stone has the very literal Sword in the Stone inside of Fantasyland. The Three Caballeros is also a ride loosely based on the movie of the same name. The Whale Who Wanted to Sing at the Met is seen in the queue of PhilharMagic. Three Little Pigs has Big Bad Wolf seen above a hot dog stand in Disney Springs. Tom and Huck, while Tom Sawyer Island is closing within days of this video going live, Disney's version of Tom Sawyer is the movie I've decided to tie this to. Tomorrowland. Since I've counted every other ride and attraction that got a movie, I'm also counting this one, which is very loosely based on the land in Magic Kingdom and Disneyland. Tower of Terror, the movie. While Disney doesn't own Twilight Zone, they do own a movie based on Tower of Terror, so I'm counting it. Toy Story is used as a theme at All-Star Movies. Toy Story 2 sees Jessie with a giant statue right as you enter Toy Story Land. Toy Story 3 has Trixie as one of the hosts for the volcano level of Toy Story Mania. Toy Story That Time Forgot has Angel Cat from this pseudo-holiday special found inside of Woody's Roundup Barbecue. Tron Legacy is the basis of Tron Light Cycle Run, seen by the use of Rensselaer on Team Orange. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea has the Nautilus found carved into the rockwork of the Voyage of the Little Mermaid queue. Vampirina stars in Disney Junior Play and Dance. Wally has a playground at Epcot. Wish has a meet and greet at Epcot. Who Framed Roger Rabbit can be found in the 90s section of Pop Century, with Roger standing on a barrel as one of the area statues. The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse is another specific version of Mickey, this one used for Runaway Railway. Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph and Vanellope can be found during Happily Ever After. Up, Kevin can be found walking around Animal Kingdom. And Zootopia, Nick and Judy can be seen in the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. I'm not really sure where to put the shorts shown at the Magic Eye Theater at Epcot. Get a Horse, Feast, and Piper are all shown there throughout most of the day at Epcot, but since it's showing those shorts in full, I'm not keen on counting them as being referenced. However, it felt wrong not to mention them at all, so here they are. If I should have put them in the list, tell me, I guess. But I'm kind of good with having them in this weird middle ground. While there are other annually repeated references like Nightmare Before Christmas or Mickey's Christmas Carol, this list should be accurate for the year-round references as of the date of uploading. It is interesting to note that we really aren't getting any new movies, with Encanto and Indiana Jones going to Animal Kingdom, or as of right now, Villains Unfairly Ever After, or The Villains Land at Magic Kingdom, both of which we only kinda know details about. In fact, the only new IP reference seems to be the location of Cars Land in Frontierland with Disney's planes based on the concept art of the Piston Cup Mountain. Based on what we know, by the time these new lands open, we'll have lost at least Dinosaur, Tom and Huck, Spider-Man, and Devil Dinosaur, and only be getting one new reference in return. I just hope it's worthwhile to do such sweeping changes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!